Ever since this man here said we were going to Ceacker Barrel.
Shut up.
Ever since this man here said we were going to Ceacker Barrel.
No. All right, after this review, no. Okay, after this review, we're going into it. See, here's the thing, okay? Last week, why'd you do that walk last week and you didn't do it this week?
I wasn't in a hurry this week. I was just...
That's your burger walk. That's fantastic.
What's going on? This is Grizz.
This is Joe.
And we are two dudes eating food.
And food was had tonight.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Alright, so that's a Ceacker Barrel.
Yeah, that good old down-home cooking that you expect from your grandma, and, well, she came through for the most part.
She came through for the main course.
Oh, man. She came through for the main course.
Like, man, Granny wasn't cooking in the kitchen for dessert.
No. No, I don't know who was, but they need to be fired.
So, my experience is a little bit different than his because I was there first. I had to wait about 5 minutes after sitting down to get my drink.
Wow.
Because nobody could decide who was going to be my waitress, so I guess... So there was just a little bit like...
Okay. Well, I came in after he'd already sat down.
And I already had my drink.
Yep.
So...
But, the food. Let's talk about the food.
That's what we're here for.
This man right here ordered up the country fried steak dinner. And I got 3 sides. I got
Tucker.
hash brown casserole. Tucker, hey.
You don't have to do that to him.
Hash brown casserole. I got coleslaw. And I got mashed potatoes with sawmill gravy, which is basically their pepper gravy. Of course, came with biscuits. Or cornbread muffins. We got biscuits. Yeah. What'd you get, Joe?
I got the Monday dinner special, which every Monday that's chicken and dumplings. So I got that. And I got the mashed potatoes with gravy, and then I got mac and cheese. I only got 2 sides. And I got biscuits too. Horrible decision on that part.
Let's talk about that.
We're going to just jump right into the biscuit.
Jump right into the biscuits.
Right into that nasty, stale, crappy, somewhat hard, non-tasteful, could have broken a window with garbage biscuit that I had.
Wow, you must have got one of the bad biscuits, because trust me, mine, I literally could have...
Don't say it was soft.
Oh my god, I could have cut that with a feather.
You're such a freaking liar.
I could have.
No, you're full of crap.
That biscuit was absolutely perfect. That was better than any homemade biscuit I've ever had.
Garbage is what it was.
No, that was better than any homemade biscuit I've ever had.
First of all, let's talk about the size of the biscuit.
Okay, they're not that big. They're about this size. It's about the size of a dinner roll.
Yeah.
It was perfect for me.
No.
It wasn't too filling.
When you think of buttermilk biscuits, what do you think? You think these little
You think like big that are like the size of a teacup saucer, and as thick as a soft and that's too much.
Whoa! The place that shall not be named, as you keep throwing out there, they know how to do their biscuits.
Yeah, they throw them in the garbage, or they blow.
You enjoyed their biscuit, thank you.
The whole experience ruined it for me, so I will never.
Yeah, see, you're just full of crap. You're as full of crap as that biscuit. That biscuit, my personal preference, folks. People might like little hard break window biscuits. I do not.
It was not a break a window biscuit.
Well, okay, that's exaggeration. It wouldn't have broken a window, but it left a crack. So, like, to me, it was tasteless. The butter was just weird tasting. The combination together, like, I understand it's real butter. Well, I would rather put Land of Lakes on a piece of toast. It's actually very good. Than eat a biscuit from
Ceacker Barrel.
Barrel.
Well, we're just gonna have to agree to disagree. I give those biscuits a solid 4 out of 5.
I'm gonna give garbage 4 out of 5. Man, those things get a 2.
This week I got the country fried steak, as I said, with my 3 sides. That country fried steak would cook perfectly. The only complaint I had about it is there wasn't a lot of gravy on my country fried steak. It was an okay portion, but it was a really small ladle that they used to pour that gravy on there.
Oh, that's right.
And it didn't cover the entire, country fried steak, which was disappointing. It was still good. The gravy was awesome. The country fried steak was cooked perfectly. It was hot. Cut in with that fork, popped in my mouth, and I literally instantly had to take a drink to cool it off in my mouth. It was perfect. 5 out of 5. Solid.
You got him jumping in his seat. He was bouncing in his seat.
I was bouncing in my seat. It was that good. The mashed potatoes with the sawmill gravy were delicious. I was literally, ever since this man here said we're going to Cracker Barrel.
Shut up.
Ever since this man here said we were going to Cracker Barrel.
No. All right. After this review. No. Okay. After this review, we're going into it. All right. Go ahead. Continue. Now you opened up a can of worms. I was gonna let that slide.
That mashed potatoes and gravy was excellent. It was solid 5 out of 5. The coleslaw was just creamy enough without being too creamy. It wasn't, vinegar-based slaw. I solid 5 out of 5. And the casserole, the hash brown casserole, was not too bad. I should have got the loaded with the bacon bits and the more cheese in it. It probably would have been much better. A solid 4 out of 5. So overall, my meal was a 5 out of 5, even though that was a 4 out of 5. Everything else was spot on, perfectly done. Very tasty. I was happy.
So now for the truth. Okay, so here's the facts, folks. Fact is this. We were supposed to... So last week, if you tuned in last week, he threw out a bar, pub, or tavern. Okay? That's where he wanted to go. Okay, that's what he said yesterday. That's what he's been saying. So, I asked him today, where do you want to go? He said, I don't know, brother. Let's just go to Cracker Barrel. And then I sent him a place. I'm not going to say the location of the place because we're going to go there sometime. I sent him a place.
That I never got.
Regardless, he was the one who said, let's do Cracker Barrel. And I asked him, I said, all right, well, are we doing the pub or are we doing Cracker Barrel? He said, Cracker Barrel. Yes, Cracker Barrel. So don't say this man did Cracker Barrel, because this man was all about a pub.
You were the one that first mentioned Cracker Barrel.
Folks, what did I say? I said, what are you doing tonight? I don't know. Let's do Cracker Barrel.
You mentioned it.
Who? When? What are we doing tonight? I don't know, bro. Let's do Cracker Barrel. Was that me or was that you?
I'm pretty sure it was you before this. On maybe Facebook Messenger or...
I don't have Facebook Messenger.
We talked on the phone. It was a phone conversation.
When did we talk on the phone?
Did we talk on the phone yesterday?
No.
Then who did I talk to about Cracker Barrel?
You talked to me about Cracker Barrel last week.
That's what it was.
Before you changed your mind for the pub.
That's what it was. It was last week that we talked about it, and that's what got in my head. And we decided...
Anyway, this is way off topic, but he's the one who pitched the idea to go to Cracker Barrel tonight, not I. This wouldn't even been in this part of this episode. Hi, babe. If he would have gotten his facts straight and try not to mislead you with truth, that was not what he was spewing. So,
My apologies, folks. My apologies, Joe.
Anyways.
I'm glad that the truth has been set free.
So the biscuits, like we said, they were hard.
You said. Don't you include me in that conversation.
Like Travis said, the biscuits were hard.
Don't bull.
How's that feel? Doesn't feel good, does it?
No,
okay.
It doesn't.
Okay, there you go. I ordered the chicken and dumplings, and I ordered the mac and cheese, and I ordered the mashed potatoes with the gravy. Chicken and dumplings were really good.
Were they nice and soft?
Chicken was little tough. But when you get, you know, that bare naked chicken, that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
But it reminded me, honestly, what it reminded me of was my grandma's chicken and noodles, because she used egg noodles, like those big, thick, fat egg noodles.
Oh yeah.
That's what. So yes, it was.
When a chicken and dumplings reminds you of your grandmother's chicken and noodles, they're doing a damn good job.
Yeah. So I mean, so like, you know, you hit it on the comfort food. Yes, it was very comforting. It made me think of Thanksgiving. It made me think of Christmas.
Yep.
So that was awesome. Your mac and cheese was good. Mac and cheese was pretty solid.
Damn, I should have had a bite.
Yeah, you should have, but you didn't.
I was so concerned with my food. I'm like,
There you talk. So, this is Mel, by the way, if you guys haven't met Mel. He's gotten bigger since the last time he was on the show. Mac and cheese was good. Had a nice cheese blend, nice texture, and the noodles were cooked perfectly. They weren't hard, they weren't chewy. They were very soft. It was just a nice blend going down. The potatoes, for me, if you had them without the gravy, they weren't very seasoned.
they weren't seasoned.
They weren't very seasoned. So
They weren't seasoned at all. Not very.
So
not a little, not too much. Just not at all.
you needed the gravy, because if you didn't have the gravy, you were just kind of
Chewing potatoes.
yeah. So
That's why they offer you salt and pepper.
well, I feel like they should just be nice and just put that in there. I get some people don't like salt, some people don't like pepper.
Exactly. So why ruin it?
Ruin it.
Say you get mashed potatoes and they're like, okay, I'm gonna put salt and pepper in my mashed potatoes, and you get it and they're like, I could salt, I could stand aboard with as much salt as in this.
Don't be crazy with it. But even if you don't do that, put some type of seasoning in your mashed potatoes, because if I just would have had it without the gravy, because originally I was gonna just do that. So
You wouldn't have liked it.
I would probably not, because even the chicken and dumpling sauce
Needed pepper.
No, it wouldn't have been a good mix with the mashed potatoes, in my opinion. Chicken dumpling gets a 5 out of 5 just because it was very nostalgic and it was very good. It was very good, and plus on a cold night, it was very good. It was very nice. Mac and cheese, 5 out of 5. It's really the only bad thing for me is the biscuit. Like, it could have been fresh. All right, let's put it this way: it could have been warm and it could have been fresh. Right? If it tastes like it wasn't that fresh. And I don't know, I just wasn't.
They could have been sitting underneath an heat lamp.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed it. I liked it. So
yeah, I mean, maybe next time I should get like jelly or something, because like the butter just wasn't doing it for me.
Oh, yeah, jelly.
Yeah.
So that was dinner tonight, folks.